suppose you got any interest in talking this out. Let's do this! Come on!
Welcome back to Scale Model Kit Review Studio, and welcome back to another vintage model kit open box review. This time it is the Wolverine by Horizon Models, and this dates back to 1990. This is an all vinyl kit. In 1/6 scale, he stands around 10 inches tall. As you can see, the box is well worn. I purchased this used quite a few years back, and I was just trying to gather all the Horizon kits that I could that were affordable to me back then, and this happens to be one of them. So let's go ahead and open this up and see what we have inside. And the instructions and also the model manual, how to build these vinyl kits, because building vinyl kits is definitely a different animal for a lot of folks. And here's all the parts. And I would say that the modern day vinyl kit of today would be your 3D printed kits, and definitely treated the same as those. So let me find some parts here that are hidden away in the torso. Make sure nothing's missing. And we'll go ahead and look at the instructions here first. Please pause the video. Only a small percentage of you subscribe to my channel. Subscribing to my channel really helps me out. And while you're at it, smash that like button. Now let's get on with the show. And here's the instructions. They are on a glossy paper, so I apologize for light reflection there. Horizon, manufacturer of classic monster and superhero model kits. And they are no longer out there. So if you want to find this kit, you're just going to have to search for it on the interwebs. Right here on the left, they tell us some general assembly tips. Over here on the left, telling us what to do with the parts. You do have to cut off the extra parts, the pouring stubs for the vinyl, to free up things. Let's give you a closer view. And of course, the key to building vinyl kits is warming up the parts before you cut them. It can be very dangerous using sharp blade cutting these parts, and you definitely want to warm them up in some very hot water to do this, and be very careful. Always draw the blade away from yourself. Okay. Recommend Crazy Glue, AB Epoxy Sculpt, Pactor paint, acrylic paint, and our polyester paints. But now we have what? Monument Hobbies, Pro Acryl, we have Tamiya, Humbrol. We have a wide range of paints out there. Close up of the parts list, how the kit goes together, and like I was saying, we trim off excess away, being very careful while doing this. Warm up the parts. Also available is the Incredible Hulk and Captain America kits. And there they are right here, some of the other kits that were available at the time. It's always cool to look back at this stuff. And of course, comes to us from Los Angeles, California back in the day. That's the kit instructions. We also receive with every Horizon kit is a vinyl modeling manual, and this tells you how to work with vinyl if you've never done so before. And same manual we've seen before. Let me get the parts. We'll get a closer look at the parts. And here they are, all laid out. You can see we have an upper and lower torso. We have our legs and boots, both arms, and both hands and gloves. His head sculpt, very cool there. And I don't know what this is. Oh, this is his, these are his blades for the hands. We have to cut those out. Duh. There we go. You probably all were yelling at me, those are his blades, those are his blades. Okay, let's get a closer look. And of course that's where his blades attach to on the gloves there. They are hollow there where you can insert them, but that's his hand and glove. And of course these parts normally come in a plastic bag. There was no bag in with this. This was a very used kit, but it's already been trimmed up for me, which makes it nice. And the arms, the details on the arms are very nice. You can see they are hollow. A lot of folks fill the hollow parts with either expandable foam made by Smooth On, the Foam It 3, which works very well for this. Make sure you leave room for the expansion when you fill this up, or you can use 2-part resin by Smooth On also. I'll put links in the description below on those products. They are hollow, and like I said, whoever owned this before already trimmed it for me. Very nice there. And here's our blades. Still need to cut them off. Total of 7 blades. His feet inside of the boots. Once again, they're hollow. And this is where people like to fill these up to give them a little bit of weight, right? And his legs. Very nice there. Of course, you'd want to wash this with mild dishwashing soap and detergent to get off all the dirt and crud, and definitely would want to fill this in to add some weight to it. And the upper torso, very nice sculpt. Again, very nice here. The muscle detail is fantastic there. Hollow. Very lightweight these are. Being as old as they are, you want to be careful when trying to reform them or straighten them out. What happens is, through time, is the parts will start to warp a little bit. And they look pretty good here. But if you needed to make them fit a little bit better, definitely want to put it under some hot water and remold the part to what you need with the hot water. And going back to the feet to make sure the kit is authentic, it does say Horizon on it. 1990. And you can just see that there. And lastly, the head sculpt. I love the face on this. It's badass. Very cool. Fantastic sculpt there. So let me know what you think about this kit in the comments down below. Let me know if you want to see some more vinyl kits reviewed. And speaking of vinyl kits, I try to bring you the original vinyl kit that was put out there. Be very leery of those vinyl kits you can get out of Thailand. A lot of times they are recasted. They are copies, unauthorized copies, and I would not recommend purchasing those. They're actually very inferior compared to these kits here. But there you go. And there you go. That was an open box review of the Wolverine from Horizon Models. This vintage kit was produced back in 1990. Made in Japan but distributed out of LA, California. I'll see if I can find some build-ups on the interwebs to show you some examples after this exit. So, if you like my content, please subscribe to my channel and smash that like button. Happy modeling, everybody. Until next time, take care.